The Mario World community has it's a little exhausting lately. Um, I feel like there's like a weird, I don't know, it's just like a weird energy there right now. And it's kind of bumming me out a little bit. And yeah, perhaps it's a good day not to be dying. Yeah, I'll be a real little real right there. And it makes me a little sad. Yay. Makes me a little sad. When you add a rule to Iron Bros where you can't end with 99 lives, like as soon as you hit 99 lives, the run dies. No, no, no. That'd be funny though. That would be really funny. Yes. Headed to gym? Like JIM? Does that mean you're going to have hook up with someone? I'm so confused what's happening. Explain what's happening? Like nothing really. It's just like it feels the word I want to say, like combative sometimes there. Um Overly. Oh, I don't want to say petty. I think everyone, because I mean, I don't think like like recently, I don't think anyone's like feelings or palette or anything. That is just I think there's sometimes a little like struggle of seeing like the trees through the forest. Maybe is that a good analogy? Yeah. Sparrow, thank you for 2 months. I think the Mario community is a lot. It's a lot bigger than like the streamers in it. You know what I mean? The 2D Mario community, especially because like, especially like the Romhack community, because like at the end of the day, like there's creators out there that have like no notoriety or get no recognition, and you know what I mean? Like sometimes there's like maybe like a like it sucks. It sucks. Like I wish it was better, easier. I don't know how to fix it though, maybe. And I guess like I think maybe sometimes there's like an expectation that can't exist or doesn't exist because of like the space we're in, because of, like the gray area we're in. And like I think there's like you also have to remember like at the end of the day, like Mario, like at Mario World, like the hard part about like the hard part about some things in Mario World is that like at the end of the day we're altering Nintendo's game and they don't want us to. So that always puts us like in an awkward spot, right? I think that's like an awkward spot for everything, because then it's like this huge gray area where you want to protect your own stuff, but it's almost like hypocritical to do it, and it's like this awkward spot, and it makes it hard. And so I guess maybe like in that sense, I like try to like lean towards anarchy because in like the Mario World ROM sphere. But I totally understand why other people don't wouldn't want to, and like don't like that. Like what I mean? Because I also think like video games are art, and that like creating a Mario ROM hack is art. Like 100%, I think it's art. Its own genre of gaming, in my opinion. Like so, it's just like a weird thing. But I just like it's just I guess more than anything, I don't care about internet arguments. My dad married. Like, I want to be good at sim racing, and I'd like to get a little bit better at golf. I'd like to beat the challenge. I guess like it just goes like I just go like a lot of things now. Yeah, just go. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, anyway, sounds like some classic Burnout. That's the weird thing. I am not burnt out on gaming or streaming or my friends or collaboration or creating shit, content, whatever the fuck you call this, right? I get burnt out on complaining. uh yes. I think sometimes I, whether intentionally or unintentionally, have to interact with people who spend more time, feel this world is maybe more serious than it is. Is that the right thing to say? Yeah. Most careful you've ever seen me with my words? Because, well, I have to be careful with my words because people people can twist them or say the wrong thing, and I am sometimes blamed for things that I have nothing to do with in Mario community, or get like, and it's weird, and I don't want to be a part of it. I just want to do my own thing, bro. You know what I mean? That would never clip anything out of context. He's talking like he's a governor with a sex scandal. No, I just exhaust. It's just exhausting. It's like there's always gonna be like people who feel like, oh, because a lot of it is, in my opinion, people who feel like they don't get as much as they deserve, and that sucks. I don't think people are like wrong. It just sucks, and sometimes like that causes like a weird anger, and I think because I am looked at, probably rightfully so, as someone who's benefited from this world more than anyone, sometimes people direct their anger towards me even when I have nothing to do with things. Does that make sense? I get exhausted with that. Yeah. Those things, but otherwise it's cool. Give no fucks. Yes. Yes. So those things burn me out. So then I just want to be like farther away. You know what I mean? So yeah. It's not the lighthearted millennial gaming stream you expected, but maybe the one you deserved. No, I don't think it's even freight. I think I think I've been intent. I think, and people are just combative, man. The internet's wild. Like people are combative. I think like people are cold. I think people are a little cold, you know, right now, and like I think a lot of us have forgotten that like sometimes that like other humans are behind screens and screen names, things like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. The internet is the best. The internet is the most yin and yang thing ever, right? Like, for every, like, cute, adorable community that came out of the internet, you know what I mean? Like, people that, like, "Oh, you know, I liked video games and comics and Funko Pops and, like, all these fun things, and now we get to talk about them with like-minded people." It's like the other side too, right? What's the opposite of Care Bears? Hate Bears? Hate Bears. Those came out, you know what I mean? Like, for every Care Bear fan club, there's a Hate Bear fan club too. I know, man. What's the opposite of a bear? I don't know. Hate bears would be your fucking jam. A fish? Hate fish? An angry grizzly? What's going on, Zeus? Thank you for 57 months, my friend. I really appreciate it. What was your name before you changed it to typical Zeus? By the way, we're getting 50 right here. I really just realized this isn't a speed run, so I don't have to go fast. Yay. All right, one down, 49 to go. This is easy. Reading reviews on the internet of a game you worked on is the quickest way to ruin your day. You know, I thought, man, I woke up yesterday and the first tweet I saw was kind of funny, right? And it is weird. You know what, Dev? This is very interesting. I wanted not to get into any specific. I thought about you specifically. I did. I thought about you specifically as I watched it. And it hit me differently. I will say it hit me differently. Flo, I'm in a Jump King tournament tomorrow. It hit me differently looking at that. And it also makes me wonder because, like, Dev, did you expect that? That, I guess, is my first question. You know? Like, that is always my first question. Oh, well, okay. Totally expected. That's something, you know what? I've talked to a lot of devs, and they know. Like, they know. You know what I mean? Oh, damn it. Not what I want. Damn. Damn. I mean, that was what I wanted to do, but I thought, yeah, I just fucked up. Yeah. Okay, you're cool with saying it? Yeah. It was interesting. It was interesting. There was like, I mean, with that game, like there was things, I know there were like sponsor streams that got canceled for it. I thought it was interesting. That was my first sign. I was like, uh-oh. I don't think that's gonna be good. All right, let's go. 50 levels, one life. Should adults without kids watch Bluey? Is it that good? I don't know if it's that good, but if you have kids, it's certainly the best kids show. Oh, wow, that was awkward. I audibly laughed out loud during the second episode of Bluey from this season. Like, I had a legit laugh out loud moment during it. Do you deal with kids? You have to be around that age of kids, I think, to really appreciate it in some level. It's really good, though. 5-3, The Musical Manor. All right, here we go. 5. A friend said the camping episode made him cry. Dude, there's multiple episodes of Bluey that make me feel things. I will 100% agree with that. Bluey is... like, Bluey has no business being as good as this. I'm not saying it's like, you know, Boss. I'm not saying it's season 1 of Heroes. But it's certainly better than season 2 of Heroes. I've watched worse shows than Bluey. But yeah, the dad, I don't know. I mean, not to, I don't want to like. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. I can spoil a 9-minute episode of a kid's show. But as a dad, I really related to one of the episodes this season. Yeah. Bluey? No, we're talking about Bluey. Not Louie, but Bluey. It's about a dog that's blue. Like a little first grade dog. Got a little sister. 2 parents. You know, Mom! Dun, 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 Dad! Bingo! And Bluey! No, it's not Blue's Clues, chat. God damn it. But can't there be more than one blue dog out there? No, Blue's Clues different than Bluey. Bluey is a like 9-minute cartoon that somehow absolutely encapsulates like the smallest little moments in life in the perfect way. And Blue's Clues is a show about finding clues. Yes. I think I gotta get back into WWE right now. WWE's been good lately. Stalam, thank you for tier 3. I am not worthy of tier 3. That's a lot. 35 months. Sorry, chat. I was gonna have to ban someone in chat. That was not a real pause. That was a moment of almost having to ban. Okay. Well, that doesn't matter. We don't need keys. Good luck on the 50. Thank you. Fuck me in the cockpit. Hey, we can't get past 1 today. You watch Banter for tips on being a better dad? Obstacle course episode is all time. Oh, that's cool, Eddie. That's gonna be fucking sweet. I've never been to a stadium event. Oh, wait. Like, I guess I've been to like NBA stadiums, not like baseball or football stadium. All right, this is it. 50 levels, 1 life. Kill this Koopa. What a great job I just did. What the fuck? Okay. Well, we're never getting any levels. We'd be dead right now. Sparkling Parfait. Oh, it's our 2-year anniversary. What's up, girl? How you living? Your wife and you completely relate. Dude, they're so good. Gives you vivid dreams? I don't get many dreams anymore, but when I do, they are intense. Alright. Psyche boys everywhere. Yeah, I feel like they're very intense. I get them now. Brain Tricks, thank you for 20 months. Yeah, they're all about camping. Oh. Uh-oh. What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? All right, 1 level. Boom. Great. I did get to hang out with my friend last night. But he had a little food poisoning, right? So the whole night we're like, this motherfucker got COVID. Nah, but he woke up and he's fine. He woke up and he's fine. Adam Cole, baby. All right, let's do this. SMB 2 level. Thanks for the $2 in bits. I really, really appreciate it. Oh. 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 Okay. All right. Okay. Barely made that at the end. We barely made that ending, though. That was cool. Yeah, that was super cute. I liked that level. The end was a little shit, but it's fine. The Derek Durka. Oh, the Durka Durka. Thank you so much for 5 months. Durka Durka Durka. Thank you so much for 5 months. Go Team America. And yes. I appreciate you. Thank you for 5 months. Do I need to get these? No. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Maybe my runs aren't getting far because I don't heart the good level. Okay. How about we do this? If we beat it, we heart it. If we don't, we boo it. Because if we beat it, it's a good level, right? And if we don't beat it, it's not because of our skill level. Clearly, we can beat any normal level ever. It's because the level's bad. That makes sense, right? Are we all in agreement of that, chat? Type a 1 in chat if you agree with my logic. Thank you. Thank you. Hit. Almost danger. You cannot agree with such genius logic? That was a good level. That was a good level. You know what? You know what? Loved it. Loved it. That was a great level. You're absolutely right. It can't be bad if it can be beaten. Trust me and don't move. All right. Okay. Okay. When's the next 24-hour race? I think the next 24-hour race is Otters. I think it's Otters is 12 hours. I don't know 24 hours what we're doing. Yeah. Your instructions deserves a heart. Fuck it, rest of the world. The one September 3rd is Daytona Road Course. Which not only would we do that, I think we would have to listen to the Daytona theme song for 24 hours straight. Let me get out of there. Thanks you, Vans Online, for 12 months of transferring Bezos money to my bank account. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Huge Direction, Or huge diction? It's huge diction. Thank you, huge diction. I greatly appreciate it. I guess you're probably a fan of like thesauruses and things like that. Thank you, huge diction, for that Twitch Prime. I really appreciate it. You're really keeping that sub number up, if you know what I mean. Brain damage is the name of this level, which is what I feel constantly doing this challenge. Yay. Puzzle Master. I haven't gotten your name right in 22 months. So cool. The cool. The call. Huge diction, big pimpin'. What a first time fucking chat. What a fucking, I'm putting that in the Hall of Fame of first time chats right there. That's in the Hall of Fame of first time chats. Don't know what that says. It's in Japanese. Can't read it. That was a bad idea. This did not say auto level. Alrighty. Fish down there. There's Goombas. All right, we made it. I thought that was a little rough. Brain text? Oh, your name's Brain Tricks? 31? Why is there 30 others of you? What's the 31 for? You never understood how a fireball takes out escape the police. Yo. Look at this one. You don't have to escape him, you just have to outsmart him. You just have to outsmart him. Yeah. You don't have to outrun the popo, you just gotta outsmart him. Red Alka Seltzer, thank you for 16 months. Pipe clash in the sky. Yeah, I mean, it's like when people park in GTA. Have you ever seen when they park in Grand Theft Auto No Pixel? They literally just park, and then the cops just drive by. They don't even think about it. Because if you're not moving, the cops are like, oh yeah, I can't see him. Oh god. Alright, now let's go back in here, maybe? Wonderful level. Wonderful level. You can't see us if we're not moving. It's like a dinosaur. It's crazy hearing me say on yesterday's VOD that people shouldn't subscribe when I'm offline. I mean, they can. They just don't have to. I didn't say people shouldn't. I'm just saying, I think I said they don't subscribe offline is what I said. But I really appreciate you subscribing offline. I appreciate everyone who subscribes offline. Almost died there. See, chat, that's why you can't pause right there. Levels like that. If I could pause, that level's way different than it ended up being. Yeah, we finished Le Mans P3. 36 hours of Le Mans P3. I was stoked. I was super stoked with our finish, actually. It's not that we're not fast. It's that, you know, we gotta just... I had one mistake. And I know why I made it now. Like, I know why I made it. And I'm not even mad. I'm not even, like, mad at myself for the mistake. Like, I was mad at myself for a bit. But I've watched it back enough times now to know that it was simply just inexperience. I crashed because of inexperience right there. And that's okay. You know what I mean? We put the clip on TikTok. People were giving me a bunch of shit. I don't even feel bad. Because I know the mistake I made. Not gonna make it again. Oh shit! Come on, you dick. What were people saying? Maybe multi-class isn't for you. Learn how to drive at Le Mans. He didn't push you. You're an idiot. Like, blah, blah, yeah, really dumb shit. And then we even posted the clip. We responded to one guy and was like, "Yo, you're right. I didn't get pushed. I'll take the L on that one." Yeah, that's just how the internet works. But like, I don't care because I learned something. Like, I made a mistake in that race, and it may have cost us second place. Like, honestly, it probably did cost us second place. Didn't cost us first, cost us second. And I will never make that mistake again. I know what to do now to not make that mistake again. Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, exactly. And so I'll get better. You know what I mean? I'll get better. And so I don't feel bad. You know what I mean? Just part of it. Huh. I think that's the thing. Is like I gotta learn the tallest peak. You know, I gotta be taking learns. And you know what? I haven't been. I think that's something. And like I've been given a lot of shit to like YouTube commenters. Like he's not even trying. Like blah blah blah. There is something to be said. There is something to be said about me paying a bit more attention and looking at what's happening, like the level titles and the tags a bit more. Like making sure I am at least on point with that, you know? That's a penis. Huh? Okay. Go. It's hard to stay focused for that long. Yeah, it's like an ADHD thing I have a problem with. You love how supportive Team Zaddy is of one another. I know. You know what? We just need to get Cap to realize that things are okay. Okay, we should go without landing. Don't jump, don't jump, don't jump, don't jump. Yeah, gotta jump. Okay, well. That was a dick move. That was a dick move. I'm glad I didn't jump towards it, right? I'm glad I didn't jump towards it when it happened. I saw him go over there and I was like, fuck, he's gonna hit the goal as I'm jumping at it. I thought about it. I thought about it. I know. Mario Maker 1, you don't soft lock there. You still have to kill the thing. Ball puzzle 2, reach the goal while wearing a shoe. Honestly, who throws a shoe? Let me get this out of here. Damn it. There we go. There we go. I don't know if that's what I was supposed to do, but, like, it worked. Yeah, I mean, it worked. Not sure if that's what I was supposed to do, but... Cool. Cool. How was that intended? Oh, no. Have I lost weight? I don't think so. But maybe. A few people have said that to me lately. And it's not intentional. Like, I haven't been working out. But I've also been working a lot, and when I work a lot, I probably don't eat as well as I should. 100% honesty. Maybe the camera. Camera is zoomed out slightly. I got a little bit of beard going on, so I got skinny face. I'm wearing black, makes you look lighter. Holla JD, thank you so much for the sub. Vans Online, thank you for 12 months. I really, really appreciate it again. I'm just a sexy motherfucker. Thank you, Smashley. Elmas Buscato. What's up, girl? I don't know what Elmas Buscato means. A tough level. Here, level 15. Alright? Getting a night level here is not what you want to see. I'm gonna keep going right. Damn it. go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Brighten up my life. Brighten up my life here. Brighten up my day and brighten up my life. Let's get this maze. Let's go. Nurhill, thank you for your tier 3. Passed your COVID test today, all positive. Did such a good job on it. You're gonna take the rest of the week off. Yo, I hope you're feeling okay. I hope you're feeling okay, and I hope it is kind of a week off for you. I had 2 really bad days on mine. They were gnarly. Reach the goal as Super Mario. So I got to reach the goal as Super Mario. Yeah, people time out on that level. Seems weird, right? Level seems weird so far. I don't know how I feel about it yet. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Come on. Come on. Overwinter streamer, thank you so much. I don't know what I mean, I did think there was a possibility that something could fall down if I hit the P-switch. Preferably a mushroom, but I didn't know. It's trolly, man. Trolly. Hit me with a good troll right there. 18. Yeah, good run. Good run. Good run. Can't be mad at that. Can't be mad at that. A lot of second pages lately, chat. We can't be mad at second pages. Fuck. Short Adventure by I Hate Tech. Damn, that was disappointing. That's the way that happened, because I feel like we all felt like I was in a somewhat of a groove right there. Did you all feel that? Did you all feel that? Right? It was a bit of a groove. You know what they say? The groove is in the heart. I wouldn't dance for another. Yo, I love that song. So, one time, we were in Vegas when I would have lived in Tahoe before I had even met Gina, and I used to live with 3 girls, and I love them still to this day. I love them. Like, they're best friends with my wife. We're still best friends. But I lived with 3 girls, and we all went to Vegas. Me, those girls, and then all my best snowboard friends, right? We're broke as a joke. We got no cash. And in Vegas, you can't really do much without cash. But somehow we got onto the rooftop club of Caesars for free because the girls were hot. And a DJ was playing that song, that I wouldn't dance for another. The Groove is in Your Heart song. And I remember looking around and all my friends were like dancing and having a good time. And I remember thinking like to myself, I was like, man, this is a fucking moment. It's a dope ass fucking moment right here. And I still think that. Every time I hear that song, I just think of that moment and think, that was a dope moment. It was a very dope moment. It was a very dope moment. Everyone was happy and smiling and dancing, and it was just like a vibe, you know what I mean? It was just like one of those dope moments you have with people you love. Yeah. Yes, it was just a dope moment. Yeah, exactly. It was like, well, this is peak. That's kind of what it was. Oh shit. Whoops! I got distracted by that line. Level broke? I second guessed myself, yeah. Go back to the I lived with 3 girls? What? I had roommates that were girls? Yeah. Chronicles of Link. I don't think that... Is that weird? I always lived with girls, though. I pretty much always had... I've always had a girl roommate. At least one girl roommate. That wasn't my... Until I moved in with my guy friends, and then my wife moved in like a year later, yeah. Yeah, even in college, I always had girl roommates after freshman year. Or sophomore year, sorry. After my sophomore year, I had girl roommate. Yeah. Preparing for marriage? No, man. I just, I don't know. Like, oh, what do I want to do on this one? Oh, wait. I get what I want to do. Not even that. I don't know. Just, I think it's good to have a variety of, I don't know, a variety of people in your life. Yeah. Sema. Thank you, Mellow Ink, for another one. This level is kind of cute. I agree. People can be platonic friends. Oh, I hooked up with all of them, but that's not joking. That was a joke. That's not true. That's not true, chat. That's not true. That was a joke. That was a joke. I'm doing wonderful. Wonderful, my friend. Okay, wait. Hold on. This level's cute as hell. They should have had Link had 3 hearts. Yo, I totally agree with that. Link having 3 hearts would have been lit. Lit. Yeah, I'm actually really impressed with how this level's played out. This has been a cool level. Just who watched the stream? The girls I used to live with, do they watch the stream? Sometimes. My friend Lauren, she's one of me and my wife's best friends in the absolute world, will always be forever and ever. She's like a lifelong friend. She's one of those friends you can go like a couple weeks without talking to, and then you just pop in. I know she occasionally checks in or likes to flex on her friends. Yeah, she sometimes, I think most of the time when she texts in is that she likes to flex. That she has a friend with a Red Bull hat. Yeah, it's usually that one. Which I appreciate. She likes to brag about me. I would say that's the only times that the girls would ever tune in. But like a lot of my college buddies watch. Like, Gavdad, who you see in chat a lot. He's one of my buddies in my fantasy football league. I'll see him this Thursday. NW Mitchell in chat a lot. He's one of my buddies. I'll see this Thursday. Durf22. He's one of my buddies. I'll see this Thursday. I've known them all since I was 18 years old. Andy, fucking sexy bastard. I love you, Andy. Are you feeling good now after all the COVID and everything? How's Denver? You would flex that too? I flex that I know Andy. Twitch.tv/Andy. Yeah, Gavdad played Among Us with us a lot. Yeah. I didn't know what to do there for a second. Andy, you sexy man. How was your day, Andy? What are you doing today? What are you up to right now? Tell me about your morning. I can't pronounce anyone's name. Fat Matt, thank you for 10 months. I'm gonna stream Spelunky anytime soon. Probably. What was your doctor's appointment for? Did they check out your butt yet? Oh, you are actually flexing. Dude, I'm your gym stream? I'm blushing. I think this will work, chat. I think this will work. So, what just happened there? That is an Easter egg in Mario Maker. In Mario Maker, it's in 1 and 2. But in Mario 3, if you hold duck on any of those white blocks, if you see there's the white blocks right there, you actually go through it and go behind the level, and there's a lot of like secrets you can find and shit. I even made a Kaizo level on my unreleased Romhack that's like based all around that, right? In Mario Maker, they kind of acknowledge that by giving you this little hop when you do it. So yeah, that's it. You don't have to do butt stuff at the doctor's? I think I'm at the age where when I go to the doctor, I gotta do butt stuff. I think I'm there. Okay. I can't see anything, chat. I'm just holding buttons. '40s butt stuff? What if I'm feeling frisky at 37? They have blood tests, so you don't even have to do butt stuff anymore? Another disappointment in life. I had to have one because I had a bunch of problems after my injury. So I had to do a colonoscopy after my injury, and yeah, the drinking the thing and then sitting on the toilet for 36 hours beforehand was way worse than the actual colonoscopy. But oh my god, chat, I wish you could have heard the amount of... I'm getting fucked today. I'm getting hardcore fucked today. Holy shit, I'm getting fucked today. That was butt stuff right there, but not consensual. Yeah. Run. I don't want to run. Dude, 3D World's so good. Oh, you dick. Why is 3D World so good? So good. Like, I wish 3D World was... I would just wish, like, every level was 3D World. I wish all the cool stuff in 3D World was in all the other ones. I didn't want that anymore. By the way, I didn't intentionally take damage. Or I intentionally took damage, but I didn't want that. Get me out of here. Yeah, Meowser is the only problem with 3D World. I'd say all the bosses in 3D World are pretty slow. That's actually probably a major problem with it. Boom Boom does way too much in 3D World. What's Lady Boom Boom called? What's her name? Pom Pom? Pom Pom does way too much. And you think I'd know that, man. You think I've played enough Mario at this point that I know Pom Pom's name, but I don't. And Meowser, they all are like slow. Yeah, they're all like very, very slow. You should go after defeating one Goomba. Okay. Damn it, I was gonna try and blow him up. Yeah, I was gonna try and blow him up. Yeah, I was gonna try and blow him up. That thing. The Goomba was at the top. Would I rather be Roller Girl or Dirt Diggler? What do you mean? I'm so confused with that question. Frankly. Yeah, from Boogie Nights? No, I've seen Boogie Nights. Like, would I rather just magically transform into Roller Girl or Dirt Diggler? I don't know if either one of them ended up pretty happy at the end. So, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, they're not really giving me many options. Roller Girl does have the incredible ability to roller skate everywhere. So, I mean, good. Pretty good. Yeah. Any games I'm looking forward to at Gamescom? Have they announced anything like that's going to be there? I couldn't say. I have no idea what's going to be there at all. I mean, honestly, like, Callisto Project looks really good. It looks like the best of the Dead Space knockoff games that are coming out. That's like the genre right now. Breath of the Wild 2 I have hype about. Of course I got hype about the new God of War because I did like the last God of War. Yeah, I don't know. My hype isn't really there for much else, I guess, right now. Third party games feel, or sorry, AAA games feel a little, and correct me if I'm wrong for feeling this way, because I could just, maybe I'm being a curmudgeon. But the AAA video game landscape right now feels very stale and boring. I feel like the indie game landscape is weirdly starting to kind of lean that way as far as how games look, not necessarily how games play. But I feel like indie games are really starting to go with like that, like, Tomb Tunic look. Like, cell shadedness look. Way too many of them. Or their Hollow Knight look. And, like, that's it. No in between. There's nothing else. Which is maybe a little disappointing. Like, don't get me wrong, though. My hype for gaming has never been higher. Like, I still stand by, like, it's the best time to be a gamer. But right now, it feels like there's nothing that's, like, knocking my socks off. Personally. And I could be just missing something. You know what I mean? Perhaps I'm missing something. Usually there's at least like 3 or 4 indie games that I'm just like, wow, this looks like the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. Right now it feels like there's just nothing. Besides Silksong. And that's never coming out. Yeah, the modding scene games, like, the best. Everyone shut the fuck up. Nobody, do not put that in the YouTube video. Absolutely not putting that one in the YouTube video. Absolutely not. You lost your vape? Can I channel a psychic mode and find it? The biggest problem of having a vape. It's gonna go through your laundry at some point. Or at least that's what I hear. First clip on the YouTube video. A problem I have is I give no fucks. Like, before I get around the first bend. Like, I have no fucks to give. What is laundry? Laundry is the thing you do... to keep from smelling. One of the things you do. How would I rank Mario, Toad, Luigi, and Toadette from best to worst? Toadette 1. Luigi 2, Toad 3, Mario 4. I don't even think it's debatable. This is not a subjective thing. This is objective opinion. I just gave it to you. That's it. That's facts. Put it on Wikipedia. What do you do if you stumble across a nude of your friend on Reddit? What? What do you mean? Have you stumbled across a nude of your friend on Reddit? I think you give them props if it's a good nude. You warn them if they didn't post it themselves. And you save it in a very hidden folder, of course. What do you mean? Yeah, and you definitely upvote it. Yeah, you definitely upvote it. Yeah. Axe is 1997. Yeah, something like that, you know? YouTube who has a better level counter? What a level this is, chat. What a level this is. Is this level 1, chat? Is this the first level right now? This is level 4? No. This is level 1, I totally would bail. Level 3 though, we're in a run right now, we can't bail. Alright, now I'm starting to gain control of it. Starting to become sentient with it. I'm starting to use it wisely. Yes, this looks awful. Talking about bailing on a guaranteed win. If this was level 1, I would absolutely bail on this level. But that's because you haven't even started a run yet. You know what I mean? Technically. Hide and seek today? No, I got too much to do this week. Unfortunately, and I only have, since I'm going out of town for fantasy football, I only have a limited amount to do it, and I'm kind of bailing on it right this week. I know, I'm the worst. I'm the worst friend ever. I'm the worst friend ever. I have to make, like, content. Hide and seek is always more fun with me around. You're just saying that. Other people probably are like, God, I hate when Pooh Bear shows up. He's so bad at hide and seek, you know? I really appreciate it. Fantasy football is for the devil? It is, but you know what I mean? It was my stream, so. We gotta do what we gotta do. The satanic themes in this stream are mild at best. Thanks. Thanks. What a level that was. I know. We're gonna put that unedited on YouTube. I'm joking. We're not. That is going to be the most edited level ever on YouTube. Hurry before on is off. Yeah, that's one of those levels where you just fast forward through it. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. I see what's happening. All right. Go. Let's go. Oh, no. Go, 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 go. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. He's going. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. That actually had some tension to it. I like that level. You need a Kaizo block at the end? I hate you. A Curie Magique from France. I'll see. Also? Also, sweet. Okay. If I complete this challenge, will I upload the whole run unedited? Dude, I have a VODs channel that uploads everything I do unedited. Yeah, we have straight up have an unedited YouTube channel. If you ever want to watch just unedited shit. Yeah. But no. I mean, we'll have an unedited and an edited version of it. If I complete the challenge. Oh. It'll be lit. I also have a GrandPooBear Clips channel I'd rather be sailing. Have you ever watched that? You don't follow my trifecta of channels? I'm also thinking about making a GrandPooBear Racing channel because, let's be real, iRacing is not going to do well on my channel at all. On my real YouTube channel. Make 69 channels? Nice. Okay. Okay. Alright, cool. Cool. Ron Dave, thank you for 20 months. I don't know how to stream to TikTok, or I would just stream to TikTok now. Just put up the phone right here and be like, oh, yeah. Do I have an OnlyFans? No, but if I would totally post pictures of myself in gray sweatpants all day long if I thought I could actually make money. I wouldn't give a fuck. That don't move at all. Would the wife like that? Oh, she wouldn't give a fuck, dude. Nor would I give a fuck if she would start one. I would love if she started one. I'm like, you have a great butthole. Let's post it on the internet and make money. I wouldn't give a fuck, dude. Yoshi Cavern. Life's too short, man. Yeah. Show me your nipples. Did you not? It's $25. No, yeah, $25 for the OnlyFans. You want nips? Come on. Life's too short not to show them your butthole on the internet. Exactly. Exactly. I get free nips in the winter all the time when I take off my hoodies. Thank you, Ristum. For the dolphin? What? Oh, I see. I see. I see. I see. I see. I'm living good, Gaming Swamp Cat. Thank you for the tier 3. And all the gift subs and everything else. I need to touch grass, drink water, and eat good. You know what I need to do? I'm going to do it here after this run. I am going to go touch grass. And I'm going to turn on my air conditioning. Because right now, it is getting rapidly hotter in my room. And as it gets hotter, I get more frustrated. Or angry. Take off my shirt. Get the... I'm gotta say, chat, I'm really grateful for how much y'all are sexually objectifying me today. Thank you. How long have I spent on this challenge so far? Hours? I don't know. I mean, a good amount, but also not really, because like I only do it for like a couple hours each day. I'm not insane with it. Okay, we're gonna hold on. Like I can't handle it for more than like 2 or 3 hours a day. Like I haven't put in like a 6-hour day yet. The alert popped up for me. Ron Dave, thank you for 2 months as well. EF5 Tornado, 46 months. Thank you so much, Frankly. Thank you for 43 months. Y'all are sexy. Shut up and do my sexy dance. Here you go. Fly or die. Am I thirsty? I am a little thirsty. Reminding me. Sexy dance. You're gonna stop spamming this game you think I like? Wait, what game do you think I like? Boop, boop, boop. So many dog shit levels in normal? Or, yeah. That's some bad ones. Irony Judge, thank you for 16 months. That was my fault. I shouldn't have hesitated. Market you're in crash? You say market you're in crash. That's what I should have done right there. It just was a triple. I thought that too. Wait. You think I would like Sekiro? You're probably right. Chat, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna take a really quick break. Really fast break. I'm gonna touch some grass. I am going to make out with your moms. And I want to turn my AC on and pee. I want to pee. Yeah. Cool. Have a snack. Don't need one right now. Not even hungry yet. Right back. Chat, hold on. I gotta post my Be Real. Be Real just popped up. Be Real just popped up. Hi. All right. You guys ready? This is victory. Victory. Victory coming right now. Full chair from you guys. Fuck the chair.
Let's go.
Across the Obelisk, it's a co-op card game, roguelike co-op card game. Yo, Critter, thank you for the tier 1 sub. The brand new tier 1 sub. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. Queen Bee, thank you for 13 months. Yo, can I just tell you, when I get nothing makes me feel more special than a brand new tier 1 sub. It makes me feel like the prettiest girl at the ball. Thank you so much. It's like when you tier 1, that's like you're making a commitment, you know? Yeah, did y'all see that bullshit that just happened? Thank God. Thank God. Thank God. That would have been funny yet embarrassing. It was kind of funny. See how quick the boom boom goes in here? In 3D World, you gotta go through like the invisible phase and shit. It's so long. The one part that's bad about 3D World. That was funny? That was not funny. Critter, I really appreciate it. I really, really appreciate it. Poo Cult win? You're already in the cult. Everyone that's ever gifted 5 subs is in the cult. Yeah, they're in the cult. Everyone else is cult hangarounds. Yeah, or cult adjacent. One of the two. Yeah, but you're literally in the cult. What do we do in the cult? We drink Kool-Aid. Of course. Kind of funny that that's still a meme, even though that happened like 40 years ago. Okay, what are we doing? What are we doing? It was all good no matter what we did. Oh, I think I'm gonna sneeze, chat. I think I'm gonna sneeze. Oh god. Oh god. Felt like it was gonna be more violent than it was. That was. Why are we making fun of my sneezes? Are we not past that?
Let's go.
No, I think it was just knockoff Kool-Aid. Piranha kill speedrun 20 seconds. Okay, well that's not good. Well, we died. We died. That was my fault. I got too anxious. It was a sneeze. The sneeze fucked me up, guys. Sneeze fucked me up. It was a violent sneeze. Iron Mon time? No, not yet. No, I'm not ready for Iron Mon yet. Okay. Recently learned how to silently sneeze because your girlfriend's dog hates when you sneeze. How do you do that? I just want to sneeze with my eyes open one time and see if they pop out of my head. Yo, Kyle King with the raid. Jazzingly, thanks for 15 months. Kyle, how are you doing, you sexy man? Infinite Cheeto can't confirm eyes don't pop out of your head. You've sneezed with your eyes open? I don't believe you. I don't believe that you've done that. Hi, Mitch. Oh. Shout out to Kyle for the raid chat. Shout out to Mitch because he's sexy. Kyle, you're not sexy. No joke. Kyle King, oh so sexy. You guys should check out Kyle King. He's doing amazing things on this platform. And he's hilarious. That world record holder, Mitch Firepower. When you say world record holder, you imply that he has one. He's got multiple world record holders. I mean, technically, I'm a world record holder. Kyle G King. Listen, I don't have time. Listen, I don't have time to learn his middle name. Okay. I said he was doing great things on this platform. I didn't say he was worthy of me learning his middle niche. World records of holders. Yeah, that's pretty formal. Yay, we did a level. I definitely would not refer to him as that. Bona fide. No. God damn it. You're not timed out, you're just kind of timed out. We need to send Mitch to Mars so he can be world's records holder. I have on one face. That'd be universal record holder. I've actually pitched. Thank you for I have one face for the prime. And it popped up twice. I've actually pitched that to Red Bull before, going to space and me setting a record, because then it would be a universal record and not a world record. Yeah. Wait. Honestly, that would be good PR, wouldn't it? It'd be hilarious. Yeah, it'd be super funny. The wheels are not in motion for that one? No, man, speedrun sessions is getting too expensive. I don't know. I'm definitely not going to send me to space. Come on, Roy. Oh, wow, that was only the second time. Ah! Roy's our boy. Roy can suck my butthole. Now with that kind of attitude, I don't think I actually want to go to space, chat. The thing, you know how much training it would actually take for them to do that with me? I don't think I want to do that. I think that was a dumb idea when I had it. But I have pitched it, is what I'm saying. I think this is auto. I think this is auto, chat. I'm not going to touch anything. Got it. Can't be that hard to go to space? What? I don't know, man. The G-forces of a rocket? I don't know if I'm ready for that. Now you have Space Sim in the racing rig? I can do Star Citizen in the racing rig. Yeah.
Let's go.
That was the laziest auto ever. I've flown upside down in a helicopter. Who needs space? It's true. I have been in a helicopter that has done a backflip. Multiple backflips, in fact. That is true. When did that happen and wasn't intentional? Very intentional. It happened at the last TwitchCon at San Diego. The Red Bull Air team was there. What's happening here? The Red Bull Air team was there, and Captain Fitzgerald, that's what I'm gonna call him. Wait. Pick. He took me up in his trick helicopter. It's like a trick helicopter, and he... Do I have to kill this guy? I have to kill the Goomba? I think I'm fucked, chat. Helicopters aren't made to go upside down? No, actually. So it's like a 1980s old military helicopter that they use. Because they need one that's so, they need a helicopter that's so, like, strong. And yeah, but anyway, it's what he does. Like, he goes upside down. Like, it's all he does. Aaron Fitzgerald. Look him up on Instagram, chat. Aaron Fitzgerald. It was so casual. He does it so much and so often. Like, I was like his third flight that day. You know what I mean? It did not mean anything to him. I was utterly terrified because not only was it my first time in a helicopter, but clearly my first time going upside down in a helicopter. You know what I mean? Clearly that's never happened to me before. Is this going to come back down, you think? Isaiah, thank you for the prime. So it was really, really cool. Yeah, dude from Red Bull did all that. Yeah, he basically just does air shows all over the place. One of the cooler things though about it was what's our fancy, fuck me in the dick. What's our fancy like flight crew that does like just trick flights in our military? The Canadian ones were doing it right next to us. So I'm flipping upside down, and then the Canadian like trick flight like jet fighters were going right over us too, and that was really cool. We had to wait for them to like land and shit. The Blue Angels, yeah, whatever the Canadian equivalent of the Blue Angels is. There. So yeah, we did like a couple flips. We did like these, like you go straight up and then you go nosedive. We did 360s. So we did like 360s this way, then we did 360s going down, then we did 360s going up, and then backflip and 360 going down. And then yeah, that's pretty much it. He asked me if I wanted to try a backflip. I said no, I'm good. It was pre-Kobe, for those wondering, as well. So I didn't have that in my mind. The thing about it was he was so casual. I was pretty scared until after the first backflip, and I realized, I looked at this man, and he was like checking his phone while he was like backflipping. He wasn't really, but he could have been, and it would have been completely fine. It was so casual. He had no concerns about anything. He does that every single day. That's his job. Yeah. I'm worse at doing shell jumps than that man is at backflipping a helicopter. In legit chat, I'm not even joking, probably a top 3 most awesome experience I've ever had in my life. It was so cool. So fucking cool. And we had a bunch of footage of it. But the guy who was with us from Red Bull left it in an Uber on accident, and then it got stolen. So the footage is lost. Yeah. Oh, Lishtak, thank you for 7 months. We are gonna beat the Irons today. Maybe. Rico, it feels like 15 years ago. I know. Oh. Flying in a helicopter is fun unless you get shot at with rockets. That experience is something else. Yeah, we were just flying over a lake. It wasn't that serious, bro. Dude, he could have done anything. We were just having a nice casual conversation. It was great. It was super fun. So let's go. You'd rather not fly upside down? See, I can't wait to do it again. I really can't wait to do it again. Like, I so can't wait to fly upside down again. I can't wait to get back in, like, that guy's helicopter. He's so nice. I saw him at the F1 race. And I met his kids and stuff. He's so nice. But yeah. Like, when I'm done gaming, if I ever retired with billions of dollars, I'm just holding jump right now. I would totally want to become a helicopter pilot. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, I'd love to do that. I'd love to get my pilot's license. I think it'd be really cool. What's going on, TXDL? Yeah. Happy Tuesday to you. Bump. You can. It only requires time and money. I wouldn't say that I have like a particularly expendable amount of either of those. I would say though. One day, yeah, one day. Oh, fucking dick. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, just get me over here. Sometimes I make mistakes and I just like want to end the stream. Like I just like want to like absolutely end the stream. Like I am like so embarrassed by those mistakes. You know what I mean? Like every once in a while it's just like a mistake that I'm just like, wow, that was ungodly bad. What the fuck were you even thinking? What the fuck were you doing? You have no chance. You will never beat this, you garbage player. You horrible human. And other times I play really good. No. It's right there. I see it. Right, it's in the bottom. How do I get it? How do I get it? How do I get it? What? I should ferret. Thanks. Thanks, HX79. I haven't watched Hard Knocks yet. Stop yelling at me. I watched House of Dragons last night. I did get that in. I did get House of Dragons in last night, chat. So, I am caught up at least on that. 8-3. I hope the shame emote makes a comeback now that House of Dragons is around. It used to be my most used emote. Will it just end in disappointment again? I feel like that this already has an ending, like a very specific George R.R. Martin written ending. Makes me feel more hopeful for it. Yes. No, but everyone keeps telling me to watch The Sandman. Yeah. A George R.R. Martin written ending, so yes, that's ending in disappointment. I mean, he hasn't written an ending for Game of Thrones. What do you mean? Yeah, George R.R. Martin didn't write that ending for the show or any of that stuff. You know what I mean? That was all done on their own. They said as much. You know what I mean? Like he kind of like was like. He kind of was booted off the show, more or less. And he also wanted to start writing Winds of Winter. At least that's what he said. I don't think he actually wrote any of it, but he said he wanted to write it. Like, I feel like George R.R. Martin writes the same way that, like, I work out. But, like, I do really want to do it. It just seems so daunting. And then sometimes I get in a really good groove with it. Hypothetically. He's read a few pages off from Winds of Winter. There's like a few chapters out there, but yeah, I mean, I think the hardest part about writing it is that he's written himself, like, if you've read the books, there's so many ends he's gonna have to tie up. A lot of loose ends. Very loose ends. Yeah. Adam, for real, talk to your wife, okay, Adam? We could get you out for 30 hours. Saturday for the draft only, and then send you home by 11:30. You'll be back in Portland by 11:30. Honestly, it'd probably be faster for you to drive both ways, realistically. Then go to Portland, catch a flight, come down. It really would probably be faster for you to drive. I think it's only like 6 hours from your house. I'll pay for an Uber. Maybe not pay for an Uber. Have to be a big Uber. Okay. Didn't want to YOLO if we didn't need to. 8.5. Well, I mean, the flight, it's not a direct flight either. And you would have to fly to Portland. Yeah, I kind of feel like Game of Thrones is going to be finished by a different writer one day. That's what I feel like. Like, I definitely don't think we're getting 2 more books out of... How old is he? 70-year-old George R. R. Martin? Yeah, I don't think we're getting 2 books out of him. Unless he splits up his 1 book into 2 books. Which I could totally see happening. I skip this. George said he wanted HBO to make Game of Thrones 10 seasons. Well, yeah, probably, because there's honestly like I think a big problem with the show is it just started to really like gloss over shit. You know what I mean? Especially stuff. What's disappointing is they set up a lot of stuff early on in the show that they didn't even follow through on. Like Tyrion's wife. You know what I mean? Like that's a huge part of the books, and they just don't even follow through on it. Like it's not important. Lady Stoneheart feels like a very big deal, and they just don't even do it in the show. There's a lot of shit in the books that's just like a lot of my favorite stuff in the books they just don't even end up doing in the show at all, or pretending like it doesn't exist. Like, all right, for those of you who have watched the watched the show only and have never read the books and know nothing about the books, in the books, Catelyn Stark is basically like a fucking zombie and is murderous as hell. Comes back from the dead and is just like murderous, killing people, and it's dope. Got a little gang. Yeah, dope. There's a kid that may or may not be a Targaryen floating around out there. A male Targaryen. Yeah, it's way cool. Do I think it's essential to the plot? I got no fucking idea. I haven't read past when Jon Snow gets stabbed, bro. That's what I'm saying. It might be. Lady Stoneheart might end up on the fucking crown. She might be the one who stabs the White Walker. I have no idea what's gonna happen, right? Because I don't know. He hadn't written it yet. Yeah. Yeah, like in the books, you're at the wall, Jon gets stabbed, and that's where the books end. And Tyrion's about to see Daenerys. She just flew off. Tyrion was about to see Daenerys and she flew off. They never actually got to like meet yet. And there's God, I can't even remember his name though, but the crazy Uncle Greyjoy, I can't even think of his name now. That motherfucker's got a set of Valyrian steel armor. They don't even have that in the show. Why would they not put Valyrian steel armor in the show? Euron, yeah, Euron. Euron is like dope as fuck in the book, and he's just like this weird creeper in the show. He's creepy in the book, but like in a better way. Yeah, Euron, dude. He's got Valyrian steel armor. He's so gangster in the book. Like all of a sudden you're like, wow, the Greyjoys are awesome. But yeah. There's just a lot of stuff that they just completely gloss over but I don't know if it's important to the plot. But you know what it is? Cool as fuck. And I would have watched more seasons of it. This is a lot of booze I gotta kill. What was my plan there? What was my plan there, honestly? Would I recommend the show to someone who's never seen it given the ending? Oh yeah, dude, the first 3 seasons are as good as anything that's ever been on TV. And even when the show's bad, it's still pretty good. It's just like I'd say like the last season just is like feels very rushed. Feels very, very, very rushed. Honestly, the last 2 seasons are rushed, but you kind of forgive the second last because I think, well, the showrunner signed on to do Star Wars, so I think they wanted to end it. Yeah, I think they wanted to end it. Even season 8 though, like season 8 has one of the best episodes of TV ever. So even the last season has stuff that's like really worth watching. You know what I mean? Like I have to admit that. Uh-oh. All of season 8 was horrible. The episode where they knight Brienne and have her and like they're all waiting to fight the Night Walker, the Night King is fucking awesome. Episode right before they fight the Night King is literally one of the most incredible episodes of TV that's ever existed. That episode alone is so fucking good. You can hate on the show all you want, but that episode of TV is really fucking good. Hey, listen. As downgraded as season 8 was, it's still way better than season 2 of Heroes. No, I think that's the episode where they had the coffee cup on the table. The battle itself was a little bit disappointing. I could honestly fix the whole season of Game of Thrones last season in one episode. Or in one big thing. Really easily. Oh, hey. Heroes season 1's the greatest season of TV ever, in my opinion. And every other season of Heroes is completely unwatchable. Completely unwatchable. Like, if you ever wanna watch like just like a mini, like treat it like a mini series and just like peace out. Yeah. How did I make it through there with no damage? I don't know. I just didn't luck. Even better than Community? Yes. Community's my favorite show of all time, hands down. I think every season of Community outside of season 4 ranges from pretty good to fucking spectacular. Whereas even like the Yahoo seasons, but I'm a simp Community. But yeah, season 1 of Heroes was all time. Save the cheerleader, save the world. Yeah. I've only watched a little bit of that series. So I would say no, because I haven't watched enough to keep me watching. Yeah. Typically, season 5 is the worst of any series. I think that makes sense because if a show goes to season 5, right, you have to assume the actors start getting paid, start getting a little boring, because I don't think a lot of actors want to play one character for the rest of their lives. I think actors really like the idea of being new characters. I think this is Auto Mario chat. I think this is Auto. Yeah, any show that gets to season 5, you know, the money increases, like blah, 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 blah. Armin's working on the Community movie. 6 seasons in a movie is my dream, but I'll believe it when I see it. Yeah. Hero Season 1 is only good because of the promises they make about the payoff, flubbing the landing. I think if Hero Season 1, kind of a spoiler, I guess, but, I mean, the show's, what, 17, 18 years old, so I don't really give a fuck. If Hero Season 1, if they blow up New York, that would have been fucking sick. That would have made all of Season 2... That would have put them in a great spot to go to Season 2. But it was really good. I've heard a lot of people like Mr. Robot. The actor to Mr. Robot, the Freddie Mercury kid. He looks... I guess he's not a kid. He's a grown-ass man. Doesn't he look like he's on drugs all the time? Like in every show he's ever been in? Like he's got like perma bags under his eyes, you know? He's a good actor? Yeah. Rami Malek can get it. Julie, I think that's the first time I've ever heard you sexualize anyone in this stream. Good to know. Good to know. I know Julie's type now. That just made my day. Yay! I fancy him. The dad from Modern Family looks like he's on drugs 24/7. Wait, Phil? No. The 6 seasons in a movie, yeah, it was reference to the Cape. And after that, it was just one of those things that honestly had to happen. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Are these letters? 'Cause they don't really look like letters to me. Why is the camera doing weird things? You guys see that camera shake? Don't die. Did your first Iron Man pass Brock and the rival shit on you? Fuck the rival. Phil Dunphy's a national treasure. I've caught a few Modern Family episodes like recently. Like it's been, it's been a few years since it's been off the air. A few years since I watched it, and like, I don't think that show might be underrated, honestly. No! Why did you not? I ducked too early? Ducked too early? I know, yeah, sure, it won awards, but like, I don't know, like, you don't, I don't know. I think it's pretty good. The Goldbergs doesn't get enough love? Pretty decent. Oh, wow, look at this title. That was my fault. Yeah, that was absolutely my fault, Chad. I ducked too early. I was trying to... Well, fuck me in the dick. Fuck me. Fuck me, right? Goomba Corner. Yeah, I know it's like corny. Modern Family is kind of corny, but I kind of think it's like, because like no one's ever like, it's my favorite show of all time, which is kind of surprising because I think it's just a solid show. Got a Bluey amount of realness to it. All sitcoms are corny. Corny people are happier than not corny people. Yeah. I never liked Friends, but other people love it. Yeah, but that's just kind of like that's real families though, Defenders of Time, you know what I mean? Corny or horny? Both. Yeah, corny people are happier than non-corny people. Yeah, absolutely. 100%. Who do you think's happy? The person telling the cringe joke that laughs at it, or the person going, that's cringe? Which one of those people seem happier to you? You know what I mean? Bonafide, thank you so much. It's mode. Yeah, I think insane happiness is kind of part that makes you corny. Yeah. Oh wow, I almost died there. All right, let's fight. Yep. Giving a sub earlier to make up for your suit. Didn't even remember it. Thank you for the gift sub. Thank you, It's Mode, for any new rules for Iron Brothers, like making an Iron Bro light so I can finally beat this challenge. Well, thank you for the sub. And now you're timed out for 10 minutes. You're welcome. Yeah. Depends on the level of cringe. They're happier. It's something I realized kind of recently. Oh, I thought I died right there. Cool. Yeah, that was interesting. That was interesting. You love this challenge? Yeah, me too. The problem is I have to beat this fucking challenge. I have no choice. Like, this is not something I can quit. Yeah. I've heard Nope is really good, but like maybe the worst of his three. Any content creator has already quit. I mean, people are always doing other things. Anyone know how to sub with the iOS Twitch app? It's like $6 to sub with iOS. If you go on your real browser and log in there, you can use your Twitch Prime or sub for $5. Better. Yeah. Worst of his three is still high praise. If Get Out, Us. I liked Get Out way better than Us. But I thought Us, the first half of Us was so creepy and scary. I thought the second half, it falls off a little bit, but the first half is so good. Yeah. Hi-Fi Jack, thank you for 34 months. Get Out is stupid good the whole way through. Yeah, I would agree. I think the first half of Us is better than any part of Get Out. But Get Out is just good the whole way through. You like Get Out, but it feels like a remake of The Skeleton Key? Yeah, there's only 36 original ideas in all of cinema. Everything is just a repeat of those 36 ideas.
Let's go.
I'm not even joking. That's a real thing. There's 36 and Disney owns the rights to 35 of them. I just wanted to go up top. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. There's 12 stories, but each story has 3 different genres. Differences are key. Why do they keep using, if there's 35 stories that Disney owns, why do they keep using the same one for MCU? Because they make more than 35 movies a year. Oi. Oi. Why isn't my record of Iron Man on the leaderboard? Just because I don't like it. It's like going in and submitting stuff takes time, and that's all. Only real reason. Yeah. Any word on when he'll get the trademark? I've already given it to him. I've signed it over to him. Where is it? 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 Gotta be around here somewhere, right? Like at some point it's gotta get here, right? Yeah, I'm brute forcing the fuck out of this puzzle. I mean, it has to be here at some point. Like, it just has to. Like, at some point, it has to be here. The other side on the left might be a clue. The problem is that now these aren't running even. You don't think invisible blocks can move? Well, then you've never played Mario Maker before. There we go. There we go. I also have never played Mario Maker before.
Let's go.
Why am I doing things that I have no chance of winning at? God, chat, when I do finally beat this, and in Iron Man, I'm gonna feel so fucking accomplished. I bet I'm gonna beat both in the same goddamn week. Watch. If I change my background webcam setup, what do you mean? I'm just a little bit farther away today. The Iron Bro videos are getting more love than like hide and seek videos are now. Oh, you bitch. Oh. When I'm 87, I can finally beat the thing and retire. I mean, I can't retire. As soon as I beat it, I'm just gonna, like, everyone's gonna be like, all right, what's next? And do I already have the next challenge? Maybe. Maybe. Maybe.
Let's go.
Speedrun. It's one word, you motherfucker. Flunky blindfold him. I'll give myself a couple days, yeah. No, I don't have anything. I've got nothing else yet.
Let's go.
Rofalor, thank you for the Prime Gaming. We're 100 subs away. 125 subs, actually. 5K. Oh, let's go this way. Great jumping. Lovely. I'm dying. Thought I might die right there. You believe this challenge to be impossible? It's not impossible. One person's done it. Not possible. Absolutely possible. Yes.
Let's go.
Roy Roo. You know what I should do? I should watch his run. Another speedrun lull 20 seconds. Lol. See if we can gather anything, any information from his run. You know? Vile JB, thank you for 14 months. Rando Calrissian, what? Does that have to do with anything we've been talking about at all? I don't know anything about the details in that. That was out of left field. 1Q, 2W3. Roy Roo is not as hasty as me. I could see that. I totally understand that. Roy Roo has a lot more time spent in endless mode than me, too. I think does help. Probably helps the patient. Alright, let's go back here. What's Diamond Bros? Is that a different challenge? I don't know what that is, or if it really exists. Wait, I don't need to do this. Hey. Oh, I should have done it. Got an idea, chat? Here's an idea. Okay. 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 One. I mean, that should get me through, right? These 2 keys, they should get me through. An extra one just to be safe. Okay, that was kind of low. Yes. How do we for checking before I jump? Hey, not real. Yeah, that's not real. I would like to just jump normally. Pardon me for checking before I jump. Dude, I'm trying. Do I like little curves? Yes. Little curves? Yes. I like little curves a lot. I think he makes great content. I think he did something completely new with like presenting Kaizo levels on YouTube that I really, really liked and respected. I also think he's an overall pretty good dude. Super humble. And also Michigander, so. Yes. Do I like little curves? Only on you, baby. Who's the oldest Mario Pro? Not important. Not important. Old doesn't matter at all. Yeah, I don't think something like that is really. I mean, it doesn't matter who's like age-wise the oldest. You know what I mean? It's more of like a vibe-wise, I think, that matters when it comes to determining old. You know, something like that. Yeah. Anyway. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh yeah. Moving on. You're only as old as the number of years you've been alive. I'm not old, I'm well seasoned. I'm not a snake. As long as I'm younger than Barb, you'll be fine. I'm older than Google. Yeah, a lot of people are older than Google. Google's not that old. Really. A lot of people are older than Google. Hey, you're older than Google. You're older than Google. Yeah. Listen, don't come at me just because you've never asked Jeeves, okay? Yeah, I was gonna say, man, Google, I feel like, is honestly like last 15 years where people were just using Google. You're older than the World Wide Web. Listen, if you've never surfed the internet, all right, you're a goddamn youngin'. Either way, it's not, listen, it's not important. What I'm getting at is it's not really important who's the oldest active Mario player that would be considered like quote unquote like pro. I mean, I don't even know how you would quote unquote that, you know? It's just not important. Smalls, thank you for 8 months. Thank you. As we're moving on, I really appreciate it. What's important is who's the sexiest. Exactly.
Let's go.
The internet was cooler when you used to search for a topic and then find web pages, random web pages on that topic instead of having like you know, like the 5 pages you go to. Yeah. Huh. Bump, bump, bump.
Let's go.
Isn't Barb like the dinosaur of Mario Bros? No. Barb. No. Listen, guys. Why do y'all listen? It doesn't matter who's older than Barb or younger than Barb, okay? Not important. How lucky on that one. How lucky on that one. How lucky on that one. Ow! Right in the kisser. You should go while wearing a red POW block. Let's go. How did I even diagonally transition to that box? Listen, don't even think about it. It just happened, right? They're doing much better now. Yeah, I was really bummed to miss GDQ, but I just think like that's kind of the world now. Like I think you know, there's gonna be probably once a year there's gonna be something I plan to do and I get COVID. You know what I mean? Or someone in my family gets COVID. And yeah, I just think that's kind of like life. And gonna have to stay home on those times, you know what I mean? I just think that's life now. I know Who Framed Roger Rabbit was based on a book in which Roger is murdered. No, I didn't know that. Who Framed Roger Rabbit's one of my all-time favorite movies. Yeah. Airline insurance is going to be necessary. Yay, more insurance. They overcharge for and underserved. Yay. Airline we travel most frequently lets us tail on flight and gives us our money back. Or credit, at least. Well, credit. Which is like, you know, totally fine. We can deal with that. Thank you, Dysfunctional Lady Adult, for 52 fucking months. A long goddamn time. Let's go. Let's go. I am so focused right now. Not even looking at chat a little bit. Oh, 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 oh. Okay. Oh god, I almost died there. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. We're killing everything. It damn top. We all agree that wasn't fair. I liked the Chippendale movie a lot. Yeah, the Chippendale movie was really good. Ugly Sonic, like, made me lose my shit. Yeah, the Chippendale movie was really, really good. My summer's been pretty awesome. Overall, good summer. Yeah, I would say pretty good. Back alley shitty CGI. I don't think this is auto. This is not auto. That. No. For Chippendale, Chippendale was great. It was just funny. Hey. Hey. Yeah. You managed to not kill your mother-in-law during summer vacation? It was good for you? I'm pretty lucky. Like, my mother-in-law is coming today. Actually, she'll be here. She's here the same time my buddy's here. And I gotta say, I'm pretty lucky because I kind of just really love her. Like, I think I honestly have like, my best parental relationship is with my mother-in-law. Yeah. And that's saying something, because I got no shortage of parents. I got real parents, adopted parents, step parents. I got a lot of them. So it's a pretty big deal for me. Yeah. I love her to death. Yeah, she's definitely my favorite. Speedrun of the desert, 30 seconds. Okay, speedruns are always something. Oh shit. That's a gnarly start. Oh no. Why did I adopt parents? I wanted more of them. Oh my god, thank God. Thank God. My best friend's parents, in high school, like, I lived with them as well. So. And they're just as much my mom as anyone else. You took my suggestion and showed Bluey to your daughter. You've now seen the first episode 10 times today. Well, why are you not watching more episodes? You can't just stick with episode 1 of Bluey. You gotta watch the entire series. It's that good. Okay. New season feels like it even grew up a little bit, you know what I mean? Talking like heavier emotions right now, I would say. Sketchy, not what I wanted to have happen. Totally fine. Not what I wanted to have happen. Okay. Secret? Alright, well, I guess that's it. Oh! What kind of bullshit was that? Oh, little sketchy, little sketchy, little sketchy. Thank you. Oh my God, Moni! I deeply love you. It's a very big week right now. We get Spa, and F1 Manager comes out, which I'm more excited about F1 Manager than the F1 game, than the actual race game. Tough level, tough level. That level would have broke me last week. Manager games are a ton of fun. I'm stupid hyped for F1 Manager. That was some crazy fucking luck. Clenched a few times. Zelda Desert Temple. Okay.
You have changed my life today. Cannot wait until you smash IronBROS challenge.
I changed your life today? I don't think I did that, but I really appreciate the love. I'm gonna go back. Yeah. You had to go back there. Seriously, that means a lot. Frank is Frank. Thank you for 29 months. Okay, let's go. Oh, okay, let's go. Summer air to fall air? Wait, what? Just say you changed the air in your tires from summer air to fall air? I feel like now I'm being fucked with. Frank is Frank, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Link is kind of unstoppable in this game. I really, really like the Link power up in general. Absolutely. Lemmy's Dungeon. Short and sweet boss battle with a Lemmy. Okay. Okay. I gotta wait. Come on, buddy. I played Blossom Tales. It's like Zelda. I have not. Oh, that was kind of sketchy, chat, but I didn't really feel like I had a choice. I didn't feel like that thing was spawning without me doing that, you know what I mean? Oh my god, what was I doing there? That was so stupid. Oh, this level feels like it has a Kaizo block over lava. Doesn't it, though? Doesn't it? Any tips on fixing a dishwasher? No. Unplug it. Plug it back in. I totally agree. It feels like a Kaizo block level. Think smoked by Lemmy? Dude, Lemmy's got a small arsenal of shit going on here. I did watch House of Dragons last night. I thought it was a good first episode. Made me remembered how big Game of Thrones felt. And how good Game of Thrones can be when it's even at its mediocre, you know? You know, we'll see how it plays out. I got nothing better to do with my life.
Let's go.
What else am I gonna watch? You know what I mean? I didn't have like that moment. No, it didn't have. That's the one thing I'd say. It didn't have like the moment of like the first episode of the Game of Thrones did, where it's like you're like, oh yeah, I got to see how this plays out now. I have gone in here. I don't think so. The Harley Quinn cartoon is great. All right. This is a weird level. Oh shit. It's a weird level. I only have one key, right? So I gotta be kind of careful here what I do. There's a... Is it at the bottom here? No! Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, chat. Sorry, I got pouty there. Sorry. The smiling one, thank you for the resub. It could be a spy. Thank you so much. Thank you, Frank. Sorry. Sorry, I got mad. I got mad because I knew that Thwomp was there. And I was like, thought I was like... I just mad, yeah. No, fine. No, fine. I just was... That was the only one door. I thought there was a door under, like, all the way at the corner, too. Yeah, and that's mostly what I feel stupid about, is, like, I should have just gone in that door. Lovely first level. I feel like this just sums up how I'm feeling right now. Yeah, this sums up exactly how I'm feeling. Oh, you messed up my beat. Okay. Fine. Yeah, what up, Matthew? Matthew, I can't wait to come back to New York. Wish we could have partied more. I know. Wish we could have partied more. Alex of many Alexes. Yeah, the little kid discovered sound effects. Get back here. I'm about to get really angry. Yes, but I won't be in SML multiplayer today. Just I got a lot. I'm going out of town this week again. This weekend, so I just wanted to get stuff like that. Yeah. Have I done that level before? That last level I played? I don't think so. I don't think I had done that one. But, I mean, sometimes you get levels you've either done before, or copies of levels. Things like that. Has Carl played it? Possibly. Yeah, I mean, it's possible other people have played it, you know what I mean? Yeah, ask me anything time. Do I have Jonathan Taylor #1 overall? You have to, if you have #1 pick, you gotta take Jonathan Taylor, yeah. I think the tough pick is the guy who is sitting there choosing between Derrick Henry and Christian McCaffrey. I think that guy's got the tough pick. Or Justin Jefferson, like, or Jamar Chase, like, or Cooper Kupp. Like, that area, like, I think, like, picks, like, 4 through 10 are really hard. Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. Christian McCaffrey, it's like, if he's healthy, it's like, you're fucking stoked to have him, but. Yeah. Like, where's Najee Harris? I don't know. His offense sucks. It's a tough, like, outside of, like, the top guys in the first round. I think it's hard first round. Yeah. 6, 6, 7, you just take whoever's left over of all these people? Yeah. Everyone but Taylor feels like they should be a second round pick. Everyone but Taylor feels like they have a butt, right? Which means Taylor's probably going to be the bust this year because fantasy football is weird. I'm not worried about Christian McCaffrey's touches at all if he's healthy. I'm worried about Christian McCaffrey hurting himself. If Christian McCaffrey's healthy, you don't have to worry about anything. No. I'm a Lions fan. I'm a Detroit Lions fan. Yeah, the problem with Najee, I mean, Najee got a lot of touches last year, but his offense sucks, man. Najee Harris's offense is horrible. I don't know how many touchdowns they're going to score. They have a really tough division. Yeah. You just drafted the slum guy? That's a good one. Are we doing NFL watch parties this year? I don't know what's going to happen with the NFL or anything like that. What's the but for Jefferson for me? He's a wide receiver, and taking a wide receiver in the first round is tough because there's more. I think it's easier to find a wide receiver in the middle of the year off waivers than it is to find a great running back. Yeah. I just think that's tough in the first round. Now, I'm in an auction league. My main league's an auction league. My secondary league is a regular draft. So auction, like, we're in a different situation, you know what I mean? But yeah. If your league's PPR, it's garbage anyway. Love auction. I would never go back to auction, yeah. As long as our auction take, it's actually shorter than our old draft used to be because, like, it's like, you got like 15 seconds, like, if you want to bid, to make your decision. Whereas, like, you know, we had like 90 seconds for picks. People would take their fucking 90 seconds to be dicking around. Yeah. It's actually kind of quicker, and it's very fun. Very, very, very fun. And we're all into it. Like, you know how, like, a draft, like, people, like, stop being into it around, like, round 10? Like, now we're into it the whole time. Yeah, it's really good. Easiest, man. Easiest been for 19 years. You lived in Detroit all your life. The Lions are the new Bengals. They will disappoint everyone again. New Bengals? What do you mean? The Bengals historically are a much better franchise than the Lions. What are you talking about? The Bengals went to 2 Super Bowls in the 80s. An insane thing to say. In the 2000s, they were serviceable. Hilarious if I die at the end of these pipes. These pipes have gone on way longer than I ever thought they could. The new Jags? The Jags have way more playoff wins than the Lions have. What are you talking about? The only team in all of football, maybe even all of sports, that can say they have it worse than the Lions are the Browns. Because they literally lost their team, and now they have a guy who flicks his jizz on masseuses as their quarterback. But yeah, the Browns, I feel sorry for Browns fans. But otherwise, no comparison. Lions fans got it worse. Jaguars went to the AFC Championship in my lifetime. The Jaguars won like 4 playoff games in the last 20 years. What are you talking about? Yeah, what are you even talking about? He went to the AFC Championship twice. Byron Leftwich and Mark Brunell's won playoff games for him. Yeah, my mom is... my mom was born in 1958. You know how many playoff wins the Lions have in her lifetime? 1. It was in 1991. 1. All right? So shut up. Yep. So without defaulting to your home team, as most everyone say their home team is their favorite team. Who is my favorite football team? Lions. What do you mean? I don't have a second favorite. There's no second favorite. After that, I like individual players in the league. But a second team? No, I don't like another second team. I have nothing for any second team. My wife likes the Raiders. Them, I guess. Yeah. I thought the Washington football team had a great name last year. Now their name sucks. Actually, I do kind of like calling them the commies. I think that's great. There we go. Do I have an XFL team? Oh, of course. Yeah. Just saying. That's a long time. Thank you for 31 months. Yeah, the Lions have the Lions had the greatest running back of all time. The second greatest wide receiver of all time. Maybe third. Randy Moss is probably number 2. And we've only won 1 playoff game. Between them, they have 1 playoff win. We just had a quarterback for 14 years. We traded him, and in his first year, he got a Super Bowl. Yeah. Greatest running backs debatable? Let's debate. Debate me. Debate me that Barry Sanders is not the greatest running back of all time. I don't want to debate. It was a joke. I don't actually care if you don't think he is. Because you don't have a microphone and I do. Suck it, bitch. I win. There we go. Oh my god, I thought I died right there. Thought I was super dead. O. Jackson Tecmo Bowl is the greatest running back of all time? Fair, actually. That one's completely fair. You want longevity or highest peak? No, I'm saying greatest of all time. Combine both of those. Barry Sanders is better than anyone that's ever existed. I don't even know why it's debatable. I don't really think it's at heart. Jim Brown? That's fair. I would accept Jim Brown, and I would also accept Walter Payton. What am I doing here? Oh. No, fuck me in the cock dick. Emmett Smith? If you say Emmett Smith is even in your top 5 running backs of all time, I would argue that you did not. No. I would then walk away from you, because this is no longer a conversation worth having.
Let's go.
Death. I do like me some Doug Flutie. That's really irrelevant. Death. I just hate the Cowboys. I don't care about the Cowboys at all, Rigatoni. I literally have they have no effect on me whatsoever. Yeah.
Let's go.
I think LaDainian Tomlinson, people probably don't put him in their top 5 enough. He's probably not in enough top 5s, I would agree. I don't know if he'd make mine, but I think he should make more people's top 5s. Why did I just stop? What was my plan there? What was my plan? Now we've gotten to the point that every conversation we ever have about anything gets to, where people in chat are just naming off random things that are vaguely related to what we were talking about. Yes. Emmett Smith was with Russell Westbrook, a running back. Oh my god. Twitch never tells me you're live. You have to activate that, yeah. Derek Jeter, what? We're not talking about greatest lovers of all time, okay? Yeah. We're not talking about greatest lovers of all time. Who is the greatest NFL player of all time and why is it Orlando Pace? Oh. See, now you're a connoisseur. My favorite episode of Bluey is season 3, episode 2. My favorite episode of Bluey. Greatest XFL player of all time, he hate me. Who are the top 5 athletes that have been caught doping but would still be great without doping? I mean, definitely Barry Bonds, Roger Clemens. They would both have to be, right? Yeah. Alex Rodriguez. I mean, these are all just baseball players. Peyton Manning? Wait, when was he doping? I never heard that about Peyton Manning. All I heard about Peyton Manning is that he whipped out his dong somebody at Tennessee. Your kid loves Blippi and Coco Melon? Oh, God. I hate Coco Melon. I don't let my kid do Coco Melon. Ooh, Lance Armstrong? John Jones? Manning took HGH to recover from his injury? I mean, his forehead does look like it. Yeah. It does look like... Peyton Manning's forehead does look like he may have taken HGH at some point. My favorite South Park episode? Imagination Land. Piranha Plant Cavern. I hate Coco Melon, dude. Coco Melon makes me angry. Coco Melon is banned in my house. We don't let my kid do any YouTube. So. We're gonna hold out on that until like it's not possible. Dude, it's too much for me. I can't handle it. Damn it. I think I fucked up, chat. I think I fucked up. Alright, hold on. Go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. Pep is a bit of a see you next Tuesday too. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Wait. Oh no. What did I do? Did I screw up? I hate this level so much. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We're gaming. Gaming. I don't know what Caillou is. I've never seen that one. Yeah, It's not even that. Like, I just don't want my kid watching YouTube.
Let's go.
I feel like YouTube just like, man, I see how those algorithms work and shit. Like, it's weird. Weird what it pushes to you, you know? No. Man, I thought that got it. I thought that got it though. Thought he got it. Oh wait, I didn't mean to do that. All right, one more chat. One more. I need to switch to the bonds. Smitty, we're Bajag. What's going on? How's your day?
Let's go.
I don't know. There's good parental controls on YouTube Kids. Yeah, but like, I could upload a video to YouTube Kids, right? I don't know. I just don't. I'm just not a fan. Yeah. Oh, I can't? You want to bet? Yeah, I totally have the option. It's in my thing. Yeah. That's why. No, why? How would you know what I have the options to do? Should I upload a video to OnlyFans? That's completely different. Damn it. All right. Here we go. 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 That's not good. Doesn't matter. Here we go. I'm not saying you can't control out of it. I'm just saying, I'm not saying you can't control it. I'm not saying YouTube Kids is bad. I'm just saying I'm keeping my kid off YouTube as long as possible. I'm not criticizing anyone. Listen, if there's one thing I've learned, I will never critique another parent's parenting because it's fucking hard. Every parent's just trying to do one thing, and that's get to the end of the fucking day so their kid can go to sleep so they can have 2 hours to themselves to just not think or worry or anything. Pressure. Pressure, man. There's pressure. All right, you know what? It's time for Pokemon. We had some good runs today, chat. We had some good runs today. We're getting some good runs. I gotta admit, we're getting some good fucking runs.